It's one of the most visited cities in the world, but the coronavirus pandemic has left Istanbul's streets eerily empty. The capital, on the other hand, is full of people. Top bureaucrats, scientists, policy, and lawmakers have convened for a meeting of the Coronavirus Coordination Committee, headed by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan.
When we evaluate the current situation, Turkey seems to be in the best position, followed by Germany. But the UK and France are in an unpleasant situation, which cannot be compared to ours.
That may be because of the early measures taken by Turkish authorities. About 2 weeks after China announced the first case of the coronavirus, Turkey establishes a new science council. 10 days later, on the 20th of January, screenings begin at airports for all passengers arriving from countries with confirmed cases. Turkey is then one of the first countries to send a plane to bring its citizens home from Wuhan. And shortly after that, it suspends all flights between Turkey and China. Less than a week after Iran confirmed its first case, and before the spike, Turkey closes all borders with Iran. And 2 days after Turkey confirmed its first case, schools and universities across the country are shut down. Nevertheless, while it's still fairly limited, the number of confirmed cases in Turkey is rising. And like many countries around the world, the narrative of this pandemic has slowly moved on from containment and mitigation to how to best help the people in sectors that are worst affected. One of the first economic measures taken was Turkey's central bank cutting its benchmark interest rate by 100 basis points to 9.75%. President Erdogan says the Turkish economy has been relatively unscathed.
I believe we can make the most of this 2-month period of resistance. It is a fact we are in a good position compared to other developing countries during this period.
But the real assistance comes in the form of a nearly $16 billion stimulus package. It includes the deferral of credit payments for companies whose cash flow has been disrupted by the pandemic, an increase in the lowest pension payments to $232, and measures to assist the tourism sector in the form of lower duties on domestic flights and cancellation of accommodation tax until November. The hope is that when the calls for social distancing are over, Turkey will emerge as a country closer, more united, and stronger. Alican Ayanlar, TRT World, Istanbul.